Hey there, people of YouTube. Robbie Carrtel here, one of Matthew's many personas. Personally, Why did this camera do that? Doesn't make sense. Wanted to share with you some of my brief encounters in life and hope that you can experience them yourself and learn from them. Oh, this? You think this? Oh, heavens, now it's tea! I would never drink alcohol on a weekday. Actually, it's the weekend, so I suppose this could be. But no, it's tea. At least I think it's tea. Anywho, yeah, it is tea. Doesn't matter, though. Could I just say that Rome is not a place to go if you're planning on getting engaged. I know from experience, it's not a good place to go. Simply because I'm going to share with you an experience that I had in Rome. I was at this bar in the middle of just this not very good part of town, which to me was the good part of town. Not really. And basically, it was this little place called Bartello's. I think it was a bistro, but I don't know, because I'm not very intellectual when it comes to these things in Rome, because I don't speak Italian. I speak French. So, I was there, and all of a sudden, in walks this drag queen, thinking she'll own the place. She automatically starts lip-syncing the songs that are on the radio, or whatever the heck they had. I think it was a karaoke machine. And it was in Italian. She was obviously a German tourist. Nothing against the Germans, they're lovely people. Although this one, I don't think was actually from Germany. I think she was from France, immigrated to Germany, and moved to Italy. So, in the meantime, she started lip-syncing the songs and butting into all of our conversations. Needless to say, I got annoyed and complained to the owner, Anthony. I know him. He's the bar owner. Yes, my friend Anthony. Don't ask me how I know him, even though I just had started visiting Rome. Anyway. Lo and behold, she gets on the stage and starts singing this god-awful number of The Way We Were. No one even listened to her except for me, and she starts looking at me with that lustful look in her eyes. Naturally, I was disgusted. So I just gave her the old look without the eyes, you know, like. But now, so she approached me, and I turned her down. A riot ensued. Well, apparently, the Italian police don't really care whose side started it. They just arrest you either way. She, however, basically, she had taken acid apparently before that. So, she had done acid. You don't take acid unless you want to die. So, she died. Yeah, the acid apparently kicked in around the time the fight ensued, and she collapsed onto a bar table, which, needless to say, pierced her heart clean through, or at least where her heart was. Should have been. Wasn't. Yeah. So, after I got bail, well, let me just tell you what happened before I got bail. I was in the courtroom, and all of a sudden, the same person comes in that I saw at the bar, Anthony, and he was going to plead in my case. Well, I wouldn't let him do that because it would have ruined his reputation among the Italian peoples that he knew. So, I didn't get bail. I was sentenced to 2.5 months in an Italian state penitentiary. But I busted out! Apparently you can do a lot of things with a spoon in jail that you can't do in a house. I should know. Anyway, after I got out of there, I started traveling abroad, and hopefully, as my persona visits go by, you'll be able to understand why I went to all of these numerous countries and tried all these numerous habits that I now have. That is definitely not tea. Kidding! So, oh, one last thing. If you ever go to a rally from the Westboro Baptist Church, if you don't know who they are, they're a bunch of crazy people who hate other people. And they say, "Are there any queens in the house so we can hail you?" I would not shout, "Guilty!" because that'll earn you a lot of hate. Now, please tune in next time for another persona of Matthew's. Or it might just be him. Quite frankly, he's kind of boring and a little iffy and he acts like a yenta, but then again, that's not for me to say. Toodles!